productive catch-up with West Ham Dave, and he was on the case, and pretty confident of being able to find the cutters. Most of them had been with other crews at some stage before going rogue and finding some sort of peace and brotherhood, if you will. And Dave felt that was the best place to start, checking in with some of their past acquaintances.
So started with the dolly coins. So rumor has it that there had been a bit of a thing between one of them and an as of yet unnamed cutter.
But no one was talking. But Dave was the man that had this sort of info.
Next up a drink with the 89 boys who somehow had acquired recently their very own discotheque.
And were really loving life, but had nothing to offer, other than some impressive dance moves. Meanwhile, the cutters had gone to ground. They had fiercely protected the location of their pad for many years, and now it was paying off. Benny had gotten word that everyone, including Dave, was looking for them. And not being the sort to panic, decided that if they couldn't go anywhere and everyone was all hot-headed after Steve getting whacked, they should use the time productively and finish off some of the tracks for the new album. Wait, what? Well, far the fuck out.
What had happened was that after a variety of court ordered therapy sessions, for the majority of them, they found music to be what ultimately calmed their inner demons. And it just kinda went from there.
And they were getting quite the name for themselves, and picking up a real mixed audience.
Which answered a few questions, like why no one seemed to have had any business with them for some time.
But also why it made the whole whacking Eurotrash Steve think even weirder. Meanwhile, Dave was going to some extreme levels in his hunt to find them. Wasn't like he wasn't fit, but you know, the devilfish pushed that angle a bit more than most. And then was forced to use his childhood ice skating skills to try and catch the Porches to have a quick word. And they did have some interesting information. They had been front and center when Steve was shot and said they couldn't figure how the cutters could have done it. And if it wasn't for the scumbag Jube yelling it was them, they would have no idea who was behind it. The Malisaints. Such distasteful humans. And where the fuck were they? Seems they had given up on living in the big city and moved to be the bigger fish. Well, Jube's mother soon had enough of them, and due to being such pathetic life forms, was still failing in their various attempts to earn a living. Think it might be time for Dave to pay them.